Hey folks, Dino here again. This time taking a look at something a little bit special, at least to me, and quite a few others I would suspect. Yeah, I'm not usually into role-playing collector's items. As everyone knows, I'm mostly a figure guy myself, but when I seen Hasbro were releasing this, I couldn't help myself. Everyone who was ever into Power Rangers from the start was a fan of Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, the White Ranger again, then the Red Zeo, Red Turbo, and Black Dino Thunder. Yeah, Tommy pretty much went through almost every single colour there is. He could make a team up of the amount of different Rangers he's been, all on his own. But yeah, with the actor Jason David Frank's sad passing, I thought I had to get this, because he worked with Hasbro before he passed to get the voice lines done for this, for the fans. So yeah, let's take a look at the box first, shall we? As we always do. I think this time we'll take the camera on portable mode because this box is quite large. So you've got a nice picture of him on the side there, picture of the Morpher there. Doesn't really do it justice, this render, because it's a lot shinier in person. Tommy Oliver, Master Morpher, plastic free packaging, the dreaded plastic free. On the top you've got a picture of all of his forms throughout the years. White, Red Zeo, for some reason they're completely out of shape. But yeah, you've got them all here. And on the side, another picture of him. And on the back, you've got up here showing every coin has a different colour, and it has 6 unique phrases for each coin, including one special phrase for green and white, some random noises for the rest, and a hidden one which I'll show you. Hopefully we get the special ones in as well, but since I don't tend to do any sort of editing with my videos, it might be difficult. So if not, I'll just tell you what they say. So yeah, let's get the box out of the way and have a look at this beautiful thing. So first we'll have a look at the coins, which are all die cast. They are sort of in between the grungy, like, old looking coins that Bandai made for their legacy morphers. They're in between that and the ultra shiny chromed ones that Hasbro made for the normal morphers, for the original 5. So yeah, you'll notice there's 2 tabs on each coin which slot into the morpher, that holds it in place, and there is a slot on the inside of each coin, different variations to tell the morpher which coin you've got inserted. And you'll notice there is 4 sort of buttons inside it that corresponds to these. Depending on which ones get pressed, that's what the morpher will show you. Here we have the White Ranger coin, again looking quite nice. The depth of the coin itself kind of gives it that shadow effect that Bandai's coin had, without being ultra dark. And you'll notice on the back of this one it has 3 notches instead of 1. So yeah, tell me in the comments what everyone's favourite form of Tommy was. Mine's is obviously green. I'm actually going as him for Halloween this year. You will not get to see that, unfortunately. I will not be showing myself like that. Notches in the back. And this one is, I believe, exclusive to... I don't think it's exclusive to this set. I think Bandai done one exclusively for the movie Morphers that they made. But yeah, this is the Falcon Zord coin, which you only really seen in the show on the Ninja Ranger outfit. They were quite lazy back in the day with changing the costumes. If they wouldn't have been lazy or fearful, we would have probably got Die Ranger costumes for everyone, and then Kaku Ranger costumes. Instead we got no Die Ranger and Alien Rangers. So yeah, nice looking coin. Next we have Zeo. Now this is the only one of the 6 that is painted, and I would be careful with the paint. Some of the people I've watched review this already had issues with this red paint chipping off, so I don't think Hasbro used a great paint that sticks to metal very well, but it does look nice. And notches are again different on the back. Then we have the Turbo coin, which is basically the Car Ranger logo. Obviously for Zeo Turbo and I don't think Dino Thunder, I think we actually seen that in the special that this Morpher was first shown off in, the Ninja Steel one. I'm not fully caught up with the modern Power Rangers, but yeah, this coin and the Zeo coin are exclusive. They've never been seen before, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, this one is probably the most boring of the lot of them. It's just the Car Ranger logo and notches in a different spot yet again. And the Brachio coin from Dino Thunder. So yeah, looks nice. This is basically just the emblem that he had on his chest throughout that show. And this one has all 4 notches. So yeah, the coins are very nice. They're very heavy. They get the job done. So yeah, we get this nice little stand as well, which is exclusive to this set. The original Morphers came with a black one that was more digital looking, whereas this one is sort of rocky terrain. I do wish they would have put a bit of a black wash on this to bring out the details between the rocks, but it's still a decent looking piece. Hollowish plastic, but it's not brittle and it doesn't flex. So you also get a compartment in the middle. If for some reason you are transporting this and you want a place to store all the coins, they can all go in there. But yeah, gets the job across. As for the Morpher itself, so it just clicks into this. This is the buckle, which I'm not sure anyone would actually wear this in public, even on a costume. Because even though this is just plastic, once the coin is in, it's still a bit on the heavy side. Plus, I believe the props in the show were just really thin Morphers that were glued to the belts. Because of course having a full Morpher on it would be really bulky and difficult to move with. But yeah, nice little addition. Gets the point across. And finally, we have the Morpher itself. So yeah, it's nice chrome finish, gold chrome. Unfortunately, it's not die cast. It is vacuum chromed plastic, which, if you're not careful, will flake and lose its colour over time. I know that well from having my old Beast Wars figures back in the day. But yeah, it's really nice. I really like the chrome finish. You can just about make me out there. That's about as much as you're seeing. But yeah, nice on the back. You got the Zeo Ranger logo back here with some gold paint. It takes 3 AAA batteries, which I've already put inside it. And you can tell that they've just reused the shell from the original, because it still says 2020 Hasbro. Made in Vietnam. We all know what that means from the figure arts. And of course, I did get a QC issue out of the box. You'll see this bottom plate is still a bit loose. It was practically hanging off when I opened the box. I had to unscrew it, just 4 screws, and the back plate comes off, and tighten down the X clamp that allows it to open and shut, to kind of get it looking presentable. But yeah, bit disappointed with that, but what are you going to do? It's a limited edition collector's piece. There's no way I'm going to get it fixed. Hasbro do not have any in stock. It's sold out within 45 minutes, if I remember correctly. So yeah, if you open it with nothing in it, you get a sort of broken, not working correctly sound. And you close it, you get the sound of them shutting. So let's start off with green, everyone's favourite. Now, as I said at the start, if I can't get the 7th phrase to pop for whatever reason, I apologise. I'll just tell you what it says at the end. So yeah, pop it in, you get a nice noise, and then it glows. It's unfortunately showing a bit turquoise on my camera, but it's a deep green, which is really nice. So when you open it,
Dragon Sword,
the classic theme tune. Close it again. It makes that noise. Open it again.
1993, it's Morphin' time.
That's probably one of my favourite noises from this entire set, referencing 1993.
Sometimes the original is the best.
I like that one as well.
Dragon Sword power now. It's Morphin' time. Green Ranger power now. Don't worry,
Yep.
This is a good kind of green.
There we go, that was the hidden 7th phrase. So if you cycle through them all, it has a chance to proc at the very end, which is good. You also get a secret phrase. I'll show it with a green coin because it makes the most sense with it. So if you hold it down,
Go on, keep trying. See what happens.
so it's telling you to keep holding it down. There you go.
Bow down to you, Rita. Being evil ain't easy.
So yeah, you get the evil Green Ranger secret phrase for holding it down. So yeah, and you get a noise for popping it out. So I'm glad the main secret, the main 7th phrase procced on that. Let's put the white coin in now. There you go. So it's glowing a sort of white now. And if we open it,
White Ranger, Tiger Power.
that's referencing the song. And it does have a slightly different noise for closing it.
Now I just need Saba and the gangs back together.
You hinting at something, Hasbro? Because the toy line's going on hiatus, so...
Tiger style.
So that's his classic catchphrase for that one.
Alright, Saba, let's do it.
Saba growling in the background.
Vanilla,
Nope.
chocolate, smoothies from Ernie's Juice Bar. You know what I'm talking about.
So that's the secret 7th phrase for the White Ranger. A bit bizarre that they reference Ernie's. But glad we got that in the video. Let's keep going.
Ooh, Tiger style.
That one's a bit bonkers.
Tiger power. Lisa. White Ranger, Tiger power.
And that's all of the phrases for that one. So yeah, I am glad it's going so well that we can actually hear the 7th phrases. The rest of them I think are just random noises now, so we don't need them. So here's the White Ranger ninja power. I do like that the lights change depending on which coin's in it as well.
White Ranger, Falcon Zord. Power up. Let's do it, guys. Ninja Ranger power.
There's the classic phrase finally for the ninja power. And yeah, there's the sound, I believe, of the powers being destroyed. That's about all I can think of for that noise. But that was the secret 7th phrase.
Falcon Zord now.
Calling the Zord.
Ancient powers of the ninjas gonna take you down. White Ranger, Falcon Zord.
And that's the ball for that one. So yeah, this is actually quite painful to hold for an extended period of time. I apologise. I honestly didn't realise how long this video was going to be either. So yeah, there you go. You've got a special sound for activating the Zeo powers, and it's glowing red.
Zeo Ranger 5, red.
There's a classic call out for the Zeo Rangers.
Time to show you how it's done. Morpher time. Crystal powered Morpher, Zeo 5, activate.
See, that's a bit of a weird phrase. I think that's referencing what this Morpher actually is. I think it was mentioned in the comic that came alongside it. But yeah. In case anyone's wondering why I'm closing it and opening it every time, it's maximise the chance of getting the secret phrases. So I am aware you can just press the button.
Zeo Ranger 5, now. You're in for a surprise. It's time for the original to show you how it's done.
Sure is.
Zeo Ranger 5, red.
And that's all of the noises for that one. Pop that out. Get the Turbo Ranger coin. I don't know why anyone would display it like this, but There we go. Its own special sound for putting it in.
Ready? Let's do it! Shift to the turbo!
There we go. Now that revving sound, that's the hidden sound for this. It just randomly shows up at times with this coin.
Can't slow down the Turbo Red Ranger.
You can't slow it down, but the turbo powers are rotten.
Red Lightning! Turbo power, now!
There's the actual phrase from the show. Shifting into turbo was as they were about to morph.
Alright guys, shift to the turbo!
Just like that.
Nothing's gonna slow me down.
That one's a bit awkward, that sound. I don't think they put quite as much effort into the turbo and brachio coins because they didn't have as much material to go off.
Ready? Let's do it! Shift to the turbo!
And that should be the final noise for this one. So yeah. I have noticed my Morpher compared to the ones the Asian reviewers got, because of course Hasbro has a massive leak problem. I noticed that when I was collecting the Transformers figures for a while, in the Lightning Collection, the Asia region always gets stuff before it's announced. Like, the Asian factories are just selling the stuff without Hasbro's approval. So yeah, but their morphers were very tight with the coins. They were very difficult to put in, but these ones are a lot better. That one's got a nice fancy noise at the end.
Dino Thunder! Black Ranger!
So yeah, people are getting annoyed at that phrase because it's not Dino Thunder Power Up. But I believe in the special, he does say Dino Thunder Black Ranger instead of Dino Thunder Power Up. So it's accurate to the special. You'll notice the colour of the LEDs is purple instead of black, because obviously you can't get a black LED. Close enough.
Dr. O, coming in.
Dr. O.
Brachio power, now! Alright, knuckleheads, power up!
Knuckleheads. It's as if he's talking to the Dino Thunder team.
Brachio power, coming in. Hit it!
Nice little fighting phrase there.
Tommy Oliver, PhD. Dino Thunder, Black Ranger.
And that's us back to the beginning. And power off noise. So yeah, all in all, I'm pretty much in love with this set. This is definitely going in my display alongside the figures, if I can fit it. But yeah, definitely, if you can get your hands on this set, I wouldn't even hesitate. Just do it. Like, because if you don't, the scalpers will, and then it'll be unobtainable because they'll be far too expensive. Surely Hasbro are going to do an extra run of this. It's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, so you'll probably have to look on their website. But if you get the chance, it was only 65 quid. I was expecting a lot more. So yeah, if you can get your hands on it, guys, I highly, highly recommend it. So yeah, that'll do it for this review, guys. I'll see y'all later.